Monday night, Monday night Q&A. Sure, why not, right? So actually, I am taking this chance. I'm trying out some equipment and taking this chance since I'm here to do a Q&A. You guys got any questions? I'm here at the office and ready to answer any questions you got. Now, I am trying out some of this equipment and I'm hoping you guys let me know if you can hear me. I think on IG should be normal. We got Facebook and YouTube going live right now. Hey, what's up, Jessica? How's it going? How's it going? Are you at work right now? Probably, huh? You're always working. Cool, cool, cool. So before the questions start coming in, I guess we could have some talking points. And that way you can tell me if it's loud enough or not. Do I need to speak up? Probably. I like whispering. So let's see. Talking points. Talking points. All right. Oh, chilling at home. Good, good, good. I'm about to be there here in maybe an hour or two. Oh, let's see. Talking point number one. Since we don't have any personal questions coming in, so I don't mind. Let's see. Buyers, if you haven't talked to your landlord, you're out buying right now. If you haven't talked to your landlord in the last 3 to 4 days, maybe talk to them. You might have a better rate. Rates did go down a little bit, and that's basically breaking news. Actually, we were seeing the rates going up and up, right? We thought maybe the market was going to slow down with rates going higher and maybe being a little bit harder to purchase. That didn't exactly happen. What happened was the people that could buy said, you know what, I'm going to buy before these rates go even higher. So they got really aggressive. They didn't back off like we might have expected. And we're seeing that with a couple of my buyers that were out putting in offers. And we're seeing the market still kind of being aggressive. And it got so we want to know what's going on. And if you want to be aggressive too, you have to go with your lender and see how aggressive you just can actually be. So if the rates went down a little bit, then you might be able to come in a little bit stronger on your offer, because that's kind of what's going on with the other buyers. So don't get left behind. That really was the first talking point that I wanted to bring up as far as real estate related. But I know people are gonna have other questions. Nothing to do with the rates, maybe. I am wondering if I'm getting some comments on Facebook because I'm using StreamYard. So I'm using StreamYard to stream both on Facebook, YouTube, and then on Instagram, I'm going normal off the phone. So let's see. I'm really hoping you guys can hear me on this camera. You guys are good. I know you're good. Or do I need to speak up? Lynette, tell me. All right. So, talking point number two, which is what I know you guys really want to hear about. Baby's doing great. Olivia is a little over 5 months now. She is so strong, so freaking beautiful, and she's starting to get a little sassy. So she's starting to get that attitude coming in. I try not to let her get my phone, and she just starts yelling at me. So yes, it's starting to happen where she's starting to steal my phone. She has sent out text messages and nothing crazy, so I can't blame it on her, right? It's just yes, it's just like okay. They're like, yes, what? I don't know. Olivia says yes. Um, what's up, Kevin? I see you. I see you jump on. You got Kevin. You got Renee. You got Roxana. Jessica. How's it going, guys? How's it going? You got Adam jumped on. Marco, I see you. I see you. How's it going? We're just doing a quick. I'm testing out equipment. Is what's going on now. If you guys are jumping on, testing out equipment, making sure you guys can hear me, and taking this chance to do some Q&A. So if you got some real estate questions or just some questions towards me, I know we're here. We're talking about it, right? So the Ivan C TV channel, yes, it took a pause with the baby being here. of course, but we're jumping back on. If you guys are liking the short stories, let me know. Um, like to have fun with it, but I am keeping it rated G. Is kind of my thing. So trying to keep it rated G. Um, Something that I'm gonna be proud of when Olivia starts stealing my phone and understanding what I'm talking about in all these videos. So keeping the positivity, I love it. I love when you guys share some positivity. I like to follow that. So now if it's on a story, I'll hit the little heart, and I definitely like it. Any positivity, man, keep it coming. Bad news spreads too fast, so you got to spread the good news as much as you can, as much as you can, as much as you can. Okay, so let's see. We got another talking point. Talking point. Yes, I am living not in Hesperia anymore. So we're in Victorville. If you're from the high desert, you understand that's kind of a move. If you're not from the high desert, well, then it's probably like you just moved down the street, man. Big deal, right? But it's a big deal for us. Monica, Nina, Olivia, we're having our family home now, and it's amazing. Been a long time coming, but hey, it's a joy of mine to see my baby in the morning when she wakes up, and that's why I'm here. That's why I do this. So why do we do this real estate? Well, nobody's really asked. So hey, Ivan, why do you do real estate? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, we're doing real estate now because we actually do like to help people. This is not a career where most people think like, oh, you get into real estate because you're gonna make money. Um, Money sure might be a product. It's a product of the job that you do. I'm sure a lot of people that work love what they do, and the money is part of it. So I don't think about that. I don't really think about a paycheck whenever I'm working with you guys. Whenever we're taking out and seeing houses, I know I've had people actually offer like to pay for my gas because we're seeing houses. I'm not thinking about the money, guys. I'm thinking about helping you. That's why I ask you those questions that I ask you. And when I'm asking you those questions, like what is it that you're looking for in a home? How big is your family? That stuff matters because I'm not gonna give you a product. I'm not even gonna present anything to you that is just not gonna fit for you. It's not. I've actually walked away and pushed people away from maybe something that they like because it just didn't fit for them. And within time, they realized, you know what? Hey, you know what? That probably, even though that was maybe it would have been something that I wanted to do, it just didn't make sense. And I've seen a post recently that says that your friends will become your clients or something like that, but that like it's harder to have your friends become your clients, but like your clients are going to become your friends. I can see that happening because when I work with somebody, like I go to war for you. I fight tooth and nail for you. So when I ask you for something, if I ask some simple questions like this, and this, that's because I'm getting all the ammo that I need to go fight for you. So if you're a seller and you have certain things, certain requirements that you need, then that's the things that I'm going to provide for you so that you can move forward and feel comfortable with what you're doing. That's what we do. And that's why I got into real estate so that I can take that stand for people, actually stand up for people somewhere, right? Um, if you want to buy a house, it's not really a buyer's market, but I'm getting offers accepted because I fight tooth and nail for my people. Anybody that wants to go out and see some homes, I don't turn off my phone at 5 o'clock. I don't put it on silent at 7. We don't do that because I know some people get off at 5 and they want to start going on with their plans of buying a house. Hey, what's up, DC? Big shout out, DC, man. Thanks for jumping on. Hey, Nina, how you doing? We're just doing a quick Q&A, and I'm testing out some equipment. If you guys want to check out on Facebook and YouTube, um, live streaming right now, and doing a quick Q&A for it. It might stay recorded. If you guys want to jump on and see this later, cool. If not, hey, it's just a live thing for you're here. Hey, you're present. You get to hear it. If not, hey, I hope I can save it and put it for you later. Um, and I think we got a little distracted a little bit, but we were just talking about when you're working with me, if I ask you for something, if I ask you, let's say sometimes for buyers we need certain documents and we need those turned in to a lender, and that's every real is going to require this. And for you to do this. So turn your paperwork to the lender so that we can understand what ammo we have to go fight for you. I go to war for you, like I said, but you need to give me the ammo so we can go out and pull off a win, a big win for you. Not just the small stuff, not just like, hey, something that yeah, we got a house, but you know what, 6 months later, I don't know how I feel, just not comfortable. The wife's not really happy. She really wanted this. And we kind of like compromised because this like agent just kind of pushed us and pushed us. And, we got something that, maybe I'm not happy with. And that agent, where is he? Who knows? Right. I'm not like that. We're live streams. You have my cell phone number. Anytime we work together, complete contact with me, open, honest. Maybe sometimes people don't like the honesty. I try and present it to you in the most professional way. Don't get your feelings hurt at all. There's really, I'm not really like ever talking down. I don't think I've had anybody that has gotten their feelings hurt with us talking. If you have, hey, bring it up. Um, I'm sure we can address it and you understand there was nothing personal or anything like that. Big reason I'm jumping on doing these videos is because I have had people tell me, hey, keep doing it, keep jumping on. I like seeing you. So it's a little bit of accountability, right? Where is Ivan? Well, if you don't know that I'm at the office, and you don't know I'm at the office, you know that you can reach out to me. You don't know that you can text me. It's right now. Let's see what time it is. It is currently 7:17 on a Monday night. And I have no problem answering any phone calls, any text messages that you guys send. I really want to thank anybody that's logged on so far. Not making me feel so lonely. Wish we had some more talking points other than testing out equipment, testing out the live streams. I'm gonna wave at some people. Take it away. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking that my desk is now moving on me. There we go. Now, selling questions, selling real estate. What are the steps? So, okay, we got a question. Does it matter the time people can reach you? No, reach me anytime. I understand people are busy. People are really busy. We're out of COVID. Even during COVID, I know even the smallest thing. Sometimes sending an email can take some time and effort because you want to be present. So if the time that you can be present in our conversation is not till maybe 7 at night, 8 at night, text me, call me. I know Ray, I don't know, he might jump on. If you guys don't follow his YouTube channel, also another great one to follow. Somebody that's doing fixer-uppers and investor that's just loving what he's doing. Another person I love working with. We've been working together a couple years now. He's the houses that he's bought. He's doing the fixer upper and documenting and all that. He called me. I think it was had it been 11, 12 at night. It was a pocket dial. But I got back to him as soon as I could. And we were laughing about it because we thought, like, Monica, thank you, I love you. Thank you for asking the question. He was we're joking about it because we're saying, well, what is Monica gonna say when Ray is calling at 11? He said, just tell her it's Jake from State Farm. I thought that was hilarious, so I think I'm gonna have to say him as Ray from State Farm now. But yes, follow his YouTube channel. I'll promote it more. You guys follow me on my Instagram. After this, I'll put a story, and then you can see a little bit of what he's got going on. Great friend, awesome to meet. If you haven't stopped by the Spring House restaurant on Main Street in Hesperia, try it. And if you can get there on the weekend, try the menudo. I highly recommend it. So yes, reach me anytime. Maybe if I don't answer at 2 a.m, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to you probably like around 6 or 7. I'll send you a text just to wake you back up. Another question I could get would be awesome right now. Man, I got like 2 people. That's like for me. It's pretty cool. On live stream on this StreamYard doesn't really tell me if anybody, or I just haven't figured it out. Not completely. I'm glad I'm messing with it. If you guys would like, if you guys would like to, I want to say, keep the questions, all these questions, man. Keep all these questions coming. It's just so great. Like the best questions I've ever had. No, I've had some really good ones. I've had some really, really good ones. Like, what's your favorite color? That always makes me think, because I don't really have a favorite color. You see a little bit of purple back there. It's nice. Okay. We've been on 15 minutes and none of this stuff has shut off, which is amazing. Pretty amazing. I like it. I like it. Ooh, another talking point. Short stories, ideas. Now, I don't know if anybody has had the chance to go through all the ones that we had on the Ivan C TV channel. Um, so I don't know if anybody picked up on that either. See, if you did get to see it, tell me if you picked up on the play on words. I don't know. It is 2022, so people might get offended on stuff like this. I thought it was hilarious, but the Indian joke. So on the stories, I'm describing, or the narrator is describing a person with the attire of like feathers and stuff like that, wearing feathers and maybe leather stuff. And I'm not sure if I said moccasins because that's kind of odd. I had to look up what moccasins. Someone said, "Hey, say moccasins to describe maybe an Indian or Native American." I don't know how you guys don't take offense to it. If you do, hey man, that's on you. But trying to describe one type of Indian, then we get the voice. So we had to get a voice actor. That one wasn't me. We had to get a voice actor who did like an Indian, Indian. So I thought it was hilarious. If you caught on to that, I hope you did, and I hope you got a good laugh out of it. If you didn't, you go check it out and see if it's funny to you. Right? It's on Ivan C TV. I think it's the third story that doesn't have video. Um, well, it has video, but it's like dark and the words are coming up. Vaquero, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for jumping on, man. We're doing a quick Q&A and testing out equipment. Testing out some equipment. I'm on Facebook, the personal and the business. And then we got the YouTube live going. I see, oh, actually, it started telling people are jumping online. So that's pretty cool too. I'm just running my mouth. And maybe I'll get myself in trouble here. Um, It was good to see you, man. Vaquero is another person to follow, man. If you ever need a crack of his comedy is hilarious. Maybe not stuff I can share on Live and CTV because, like I said, it's a family channel, family or friendly. But man, he got some good stuff going. Always cracks me up. Let's see. I think you might have your account on private. Huh? Maybe I could see that. It would make sense. I'm glad I got to see some family. Let's see who else was on here. Yeah, some family jumped on. I saw Adrian jump on earlier. Rosa. Saw Adrian. Adrian. Okay, if you guys don't know Adrian, what his Instagram tags AD047. What's that? LJ. That's very easy to remember. Pest control, weed abatement, saved me probably. Excuse me. Maybe like 2 days of sitting out there with a rake and a hose on the whole front yard, backyard. Came out, sprayed the whole yard. Weeds are dying. Actually, get to like look at my yard and like it's like weedless, and then the neighbors are like we just started coming up. So I'm like, hey, that was awesome. So Adrian from ANC Pest Control. You guys need to get some pest control. Awesome. Pest control. I haven't seen, I haven't even seen water bugs in the house. I've these like, spiders. I think they just came up like dead already. So some pest control is awesome. Like you can eat cereal without ants. It's less spicy, very less spicy, and it bites back when it has ants. So no ants in the cereal is good. I like it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Adrian. Um, let's see. We got some more Q Lights came on because Shirley's still in office. Shirley Bells, ring her bells. Call her up. She's on all the bus stops. Hey Shirley, bye. Hey Shirley, you want to come say hi? You want to come? Okay, we'll get her. We'll get Shirley on our first live. We're doing a live right now, so we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
All right. Hi, everybody. Superstar.
Superstar right here.
Right.
So,
Good night.
all right, good night.
Cool.
So we had Shirley stop by, guys. That was awesome. Yes, you do recognize her on the realtor on the bus stop. That's Shirley here with Excellence. So if you guys don't know, we're at Excellence Real Estate HD. We're on Bear Valley Road, just across the street from Ross and the car wash. The street right here is Appetit. So Bear Valley Appetit. When you Taco Bell, we actually did hit that up earlier with Adam. Cool. We've been on 20 minutes. Actually, that's about 15 minutes longer than I thought I'll be able to last. That's pretty good. I see some laughing face, so I'm guessing you guys can hear me, which is good. That's always good. Got some thumbs up on Facebook. Thumbs up on Facebook. I'm hoping that means you can hear me there too. That's what she says. So what's up? Talking points. Do you guys like real estate related content? That's actually what I want to ask you guys. So realtors, we're out here trying to get in front of you guys so that you know we're here. Show face, right? What do you guys want to hear? I mean, what do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear about the real estate market? I know that can get so redundant because a lot of us are kind of repeating the same stuff. Other than like right now that I can tell you guys, hey, talk to your lender because the rates just dropped like a couple of days ago, maybe. Yeah, that's something that I want to bring to you guys, real estate related. That's my field. But I don't want to get stuck on maybe just real estate, right? So if you guys want to talk about something else, let's do it. Even the smallest of things, like I guess let's just talk on the obvious, right? So this is the first time I'm really kind of growing out my hair. Yeah. Feel like who cares, right? I'm just saying it because when I'm going to houses and I'm showing people clients and I love sometimes that's what they're looking at because like it's windy and this thing's going all like that and they're like looking at me kind of crazy, like, oh, you're a realtor? And I'm like, yes, I am. Now, why do we do stuff like this? Well, I just kind of want to stand out for you guys, and I'm trying to be myself as much as possible. I know when I first came in the business, and I know you people that have been following me, and they saw when I first came in the business, and I was wearing the ties and stuff like that. Because realistically, when we come into a field like this, we're new, we don't understand, so you want to like do what is you kind of go with the crowd, right? You kind of go what's safe, just human nature. What we're supposed to do, we do what we think we're supposed to do. So uh, a lot of times well, I don't know about other agents. I know when I came into this field that I've seen myself do. I came into the field and I said, okay, I'm in real estate now. How do I let people know? The first thing we think is maybe, okay, I have to dress like a realtor. How does a realtor dress? We think it was the suit and ties and stuff like that, right? That's the first thing that comes. So first thing we do is we go and invest into this image so that we can let you guys know I'm in this business, right? Later on, we start realizing it's really not the clothes that we wear. Just like anything else in life, it's not really the clothes that you wear. It's really not even the weight that you are, who you are. That has nothing to do with the person that you are. Whatever weight you are, whatever you wear, however you wear your hair, that's just the physical part of who we are, right? There's a lot mental that goes on. There's a lot of emotional stuff that goes on. Everybody's so complex, and that's why we are individuals. That's why we are complex human beings. So why do we try and hide that, right? So I came to a point in my life where I said, you know what, if maybe putting on this tie is not exactly me, then why am I gonna do this? Why not just bring me? And when I bring me, what I'm bringing is not only my integrity, not only my hard work, but um, my way of being, my way of communicating is what I'm bringing to you. So I'm trying to show you that, and I am showing you that I'm just being authentic. Sure, I can go buy some suits and ties, and I do have some really nice suits, and I have it with the excellent suit, which I always wear with pride. I love this office. I love what we do here, and I love that they let me actually come here and be myself for you guys, right? So I can communicate. We can get past that hurdle of like, oh my God, like he's dressed that way. Can I say this? Can I communicate like that? Maybe I have to read a thesaurus now because I'm talking to a person with a suit. Forget all that. Let's communicate effectively. Let's communicate so that you understand this thing. I'm not here to show off. Like I know this real estate process. I know it through and through. I can do the escrow. I can go through that. I've done it plenty of times. That's not what I'm here to prove to you. I'm here to actually help you. That I've done it. I have my certificate here. I have my sales that we've done. My credentials are there. You want to question my integrity? I mean, I don't know if you want to question integrity of a previous soldier. I mean, we swear an oath to like protect and defend basically this country and you. That's from the beginning. We take it to heart. I mean, I've been out for probably longer than I was in now, and I still take that to heart of actually caring for the people that I work with. Like I said earlier, if I'm working for you, I'm going to war for you. You give me the ammo and I'm going to war for you. That's why I said it, because I have that in my background. Now, a lot of realtors might be able to say, like, hey, I'm here to fight for you, I'm here to fight for you. But you know what? When it comes down to it, yeah, full on certified US Army soldier in your corner, backing you up. So give me the ammo that I need, and we're going to go out and we're going to go get this. You got some goals to meet. Don't let the fears of maybe I can't do this stop you. Don't let the fear of maybe like, oh, I don't want to talk to this person because he's just gonna sell me something. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to help you accomplish your goals. This is why I have been able to do maybe less marketing, but still had business because the people that I work with understand that. I have told clients said, you know what, I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to put people's stuff out there, but I mean, it, if I'm lying, jump on the comments and say it right now because the person I think he was on this live. If he's not on there, he'll be on the comments. But I've told people, look, this you have another deal has nothing to do with me. That deal actually benefits you better. Go with that one. Forget this one because I'm not looking out for my paycheck. I'm looking out for your goals. That was part of meeting your goals. Move on that one before that one goes off. We'll keep this hunt over here. I I do that because that's natural to me to look out for your best interest. To That's why I asked you those questions because we're meeting goals. Now, now that I'm focused on you, I don't really have to worry about my suits. I don't really have to worry about like, oh my God, I have to get a clean cut, because yeah, I like to be presentable for you, but it's not about me. It's about you. It's about your goals, um, and then from that, that's what brings me happiness when I see a customer that's happy and they stay happy for months and years with what they've maybe bought for me. But you see, it feels weird for me to say what they bought for me because I don't really feel like they bought it for me. I feel like I help people and I help them get it, and together we went through this. Ooh, the camera went off. Okay, timestamp. Let's do a timestamp because I needed to see that. 28 minutes, 28 minutes timestamp for the camera. So now we know. Okay, let's see if we can get that's such a great question. I want to make sure we get it on the live as well. So let's see if we can get this camera working just really fast. If you could bear with me just 1 second, and the button's right here. And I think we're back up. Yes, awesome. We're back up on Facebook. I say Facebook because we have the personal, business, and the YouTube account. Now we can answer that. Okay, Adam and myself were talking about this earlier about a question, going through the questions process, going through the steps, going through our systems, because we're not just kind of winging it. A lot of realtors might, and in the beginning we have to because we're trying to really adjust with everything. If you get some time, as realtors, get some time. Any work you do, you get some time. You start really getting your finessing your system, so it's just like really, really, really. What's the word I want to say? This is great. This just gets more productive, more resource, more useful. The system that we have. So the system we have, let's say the meet and greet that I have with somebody. You call me, hey, or you DM me or something. Say, hey, you know what? I want to buy a house. I really don't know anything about the process, or I want to sell my house. I don't know anything about the process, but I got to get this done. Okay, great. Let's do it. Let's do a meet and greet. The meet and greet is initially sure, so we can get touch bases. You get to meet me. I meet you. We see our goals and motivations, but also we start getting an idea for, let's say, for buyers. I start letting you know, okay, look, this is what I'm seeing in the field. I'm giving you like a peek into the industry when we sit down and meet and greet. Um, so that Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Armado. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for logging in. We're doing a quick Q&A, and we're testing out some equipment. So we're streaming on Facebook, and YouTube. And we're talking about a little bit about the systems and how people, when we have a process, people that want to, we want to work together. We have a process now. Sometimes we have family members that want to help go through our process, and we want to say, you know what, like. Since it's my family member, let me be more lenient. So you want to kind of get relaxed in the process more. Hey, more, okay, we'll handle this. We still need to go through the process with family and friends because that's the service that we're providing. So we'll do a meet and greet. So even though, hey, I've known you your whole life, Primo, what are you doing? Like, why are we doing a meet and greet? It's so we can kind of, you meet and greet the realtor that's giving you the peek into the real estate industry, how it's looking right now. Well, what is going on? We touched on this in the beginning of the stream. Hey, interest rates, they just dropped like maybe a day or two ago. So if you're buying and you've had a pre-approval for from a month ago, and you're coming up, we're like, I want to put in more aggressive offers, but we're reaching our limit. Uh, let's get with the lender. Let's see if the interest rate drop could benefit you a little bit. That means you're paying less towards the interest, less towards the loan, more towards the house. So you might be able to get a little bit more aggressive on your offers. That would be, you will know that if you just kind of like had a meet and greet with us. So that I love that question because it's nothing towards my family, nothing towards my friend. I'm not trying to talk down to you. I'm not trying to be like, hey, you need to set up an appointment with me. We'll set up a time so we can talk, but we can talk about what's going on in the market, or what is it that I'm seeing, so I can give you that report. So I'm kind of like scouting out the market for you, and the best part is it doesn't cost you anything. I don't charge for our meet and greets, nothing like that. I'm not gonna charge you guys. I'm not gonna take your money for gas because I've had it happen, and it's very heartwarming. I appreciate it a lot, but it's part of the job, and I want to provide that service. I want to keep providing that service. So if you offer me money when we go showing houses, trust me, it means the world to me. But I probably won't. I won't want to take it because it is my job. I won't take, just like I won't take money for giving information. So we have a listing report, listing presentation, and you weren't even thinking about selling, but and I've had this happen. I just want to know what my house is worth. Of course, let's find out what your house is worth. That is why you want to have a realtor in your corner. So now we're talking. Now we're kind of directing towards like buyers. So if you're a homeowner right now, I'm sorry, not buyers, sellers, or not even sellers, just homeowners. If your name is on title on a property somewhere, you need to have a realtor in your pocket. You need to. We don't cost you anything, but it's just your first source of information to that big investment that you have. Let's say people that have stocks. You have stocks, and let's say you bought $500 worth in Apple, $40 in this, $20 in AMC, and you have that Robinhood app on your phone. If you have money in there, I guarantee you most people are checking it at least once or twice a week. You're checking up on your investment. How's my investment doing? Is it going up? Is it going down? I mean, and this is on a, what, 500, maybe a couple thousand. I know some people that have a couple grand, 20, 30, 40 grand in stocks, and you want to follow up on it. Well, okay, what's going on? Well, now you have a house that's worth, well over 300 grand, 500 grand, but you're not checking up on it as much. Why is that? That's because we have a fear maybe that this realtor is going to want to, like, okay, I don't want to ask him because as soon as he finds out what my house is worth, he's going to want to sell it. Yeah, maybe it depends on the realtor you have. You have me on your corner. Hey, you ask me for information, I'm going to give you that information. You tell me, you know what, I don't care to sell. I'm just curious. What's my house worth? Awesome. Let's find out. Let's see, because that's exciting to know. It's exciting for me to be able to tell you, like, this is what you have right now in your pocket. And that's good. Congratulations. Not a lot of people are able to do that. Good job. Good job on homeowners. Good job on people that were able to invest their money, have had set their sights on that. It's not easy. The escrow process, I'm not going to say it's easy. I know how to do it, but I'm not going to say it's easy. It could be hard. It could be a very emotional roller coaster if you're not ready for it. If you're not understanding that, hey, there's certain things that are still safety nets. There's certain things that's this. There's some things that are still going to be helping us with the stress. If you don't understand that, you can come to a point like, oh my God, I don't want to sign this paper. And it's happened to a lot of people that they come to a point, I don't want to go through with this no more because I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't understanding the full, I wasn't grasping the whole move. So let's say you're trying to sell, and then now you're coming up to a point where I don't know where I'm going to go. Why didn't I think about this sooner? When you have a great realtor, that stuff was addressed before we even thought about putting your house on the market. Those plans were made way before you come to a stressful situation, because when we're in a stressful situation, we're not going to make the best decisions. So we get collected, we get cool, we make our plans, and then you leave that up to your realtor to go follow through with those plans and accomplish those goals. All right, so we're getting up to the 37-minute mark on the live. I've had so many great questions come up to me in my head, and but I have been enjoying the feedback. I want to thank everybody that's been logging in. I really, really appreciate it. I know it's Monday. You guys got your things going on, and I really wanted to just kind of maybe bring up a smile while I'm trying out some equipment to you guys. And if you have some questions that maybe you didn't even want to ask, you can always send them to me directly. And I love answering those stuff. I love answering any real estate questions because that's my field, because what I know, right? Don't ask me about mechanic stuff. Sorry, I'm not a great mechanic. I can't. I know how to change an oil. Okay, as long as my dad's helping me. I was laughing. You guys can laugh. I know you guys laughed at home. I can hear it. I can sense it. My humor is just that good. You know what? I'm really loving this live stuff, though. All these interactions, all these waves I could do if I wanted to, but getting some good Q&As. Wanted to give that information. If you guys haven't, dad jokes. Oh, put me on the spot there. They just come naturally to me. So in conversation, I guess that's kind of like my MO. Now, since I'm a daddy-o, right? That's right. That's right. Man, okay, so something I don't get tired talking about is baby Olivia. So you guys asked me some questions, I'm going to talk about my baby. I really do wonder how she's doing. And I wonder how all my girls are doing. Miss them very much. Who? Really? Who? Nobody asked. But I'm talking about Monica, my Nina, and my Olivia. Oh, this is no, I won't say this is my longest live stream because I think we've done hour ones. But this is the longest one. I actually haven't had too many questions. You guys are real smart. Man, you guys, I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. Question number one from Ivan. No, no, actually, it would be question number two because we started talking about real estate content. If you guys want real estate content, or you guys want some more short stories on the Ivan CTV channel, right? Uh, I'm loving those short stories. I don't know about you guys. If you guys want to know where I get inspiration for the short stories, okay, so I'll give you guys a little bit of my secret, a little bit of the secret sauce, right? A little bit of the behind the scenes. Okay, so um, in the efforts of finding maybe positive material, like we all go down. Well, I don't know if all of us go. If you go down these rabbit holes on YouTube, let me know. I want to know what rabbit holes you guys go down on. That's those are always great conversations. I'll speak to you for hours about any conspiracy you want to talk about. Let's do it. But I'm not talking about conspiracies now. The rabbit hole I went down on is wait. The rabbit hole I went down was the um, positivity stuff, right? Positive message is hard to find. So where do you find some good stories? Where do you find some positive stories? Where do you find people that actually want to lift you up? Do you guys know? You guys have any ideas? Where would you go to find somebody to lift you up or tell you some story that's gonna make your soul feel good? Where would you go for that? Because I can't find it on Netflix, or it's very hard to find. Um, don't get me wrong, I love YouTube, Netflix, and all that stuff, but it's hard to find somebody that actually cares to give you some value uh, for your soul, for your being, for generations to come, the good stories that we need to share. So I started looking for those, and I did find some very great storytellers from different tribes. There's a great Navajo guy that has some awesome stories, and my favorite, his name is Dwayne Hollow Hornbear. He's a Lakota uh, Native American. Great stories, and it's stories that they didn't bring up. So it's stories that's from their culture. So it's something from their background that really explains to them where they come from and basically their reason for being here. Light went off because it's that hallway one that went off. My sellers and buyers, are we still in touch? You know what? I can't think of a client. I'll say client because like I said, I don't, if that work feels dirty. But somebody that I've worked with, I don't think there's anybody that I work with that we don't talk anymore. Or let's say, even if we're family, I mean, like I don't know, you don't speak to family for a long time, but when we talk, it's always great. So, but I will be honest. Okay, yeah. First, for the first sellers that I dealt with or worked with, dealt with. Man, that's a clue that it wasn't that maybe not the best experience, right? It wasn't bad. They were great people, great people. Expectations weren't maybe as realistic as I wish they would have been. Um, so we learned from that. That's a big reason why we get into the first Q&A, the meet and greets. I can give you a peek into what's going on in the market. If we want to sit and talk longer, we can talk longer. So it's not just a peek, but I can give you an idea of what to expect. And in the beginning, maybe I wasn't communicating that as I should have. I wasn't communicating, look, this is realistically what you might get for this house. Um, and I know that was the issue um, because the two listings that I can remember, two listings that I haven't sold out of all the listings that I've listed. There's two listings that I didn't sell, and it wasn't the price because we have to go back and see what happened. What was we do a after action review for my army friends that remember those terms, AAR. So that's basically what happens, right? That happened afterwards, after the fact. Well, it wasn't the price because the price that I had presented was what the house is sold for. Um, so it wasn't the price. It wasn't the marketing because we had more than enough. We had more than enough offers come in. I think on the last one, I can remember we were $2,000 short of what they wanted, and that was on the high side. So it was a great offer, a very great offer, especially in the market that we were in at that time. So my learning experience was I didn't communicate enough what to expect. I said, this is my numbers, what I recommend. This is what I think you're going to sell for. But maybe I didn't present it enough or as well, or maybe I didn't give all the facts that I was seeing for them to maybe believe me, I guess. They had to believe me when they sold and it was the same price. But it was after some time. So I, I guess where I felt like I may have failed them was I didn't get to sell as fast as they could have. Now, on the same side of that same token, they did mention to me, I don't care if I have the house list on the market for a year. That's what I want to sell for. So um, they got what the price they wanted. Maybe because I didn't communicate enough, so the time wasn't there. So I would say if there's some sellers that I don't talk to anymore, it would be them. It was maybe the first two people that I've listed with, and that would have been 5 years ago. Since then, uh, I can't think of anybody that I can't call right now that I worked with them that I can't call right now, and it'd be a great conversation. There's like I said, hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody that's worked with me and you're like, man, who's that? Oh man, screw that guy. Like, tell me, all right, tell me. I want to know, and I want to know what I did wrong. Like I said, I don't take offense to it, and it's all for the purpose of making the experience better for you. Buyers that see, it's harder to remember buyers because a lot of people that you help with the buying process would doesn't actually they don't actually end up buying. So it's kind of hard to start remembering people after 5 years, because I have shown families that then we just didn't talk because they just maybe didn't like what was on the market or whatever. But anybody that we've done a transaction to, and well, it was a successful transaction. We went through an escrow process. Going through an escrow is an experience, and that's why we become friends after that, because you don't go through experiences like that with people normally. You go through some traumatic experience, and you it's become successful. You accomplish some goals afterwards. Trust me, you're gonna be friends because you want to keep accomplishing goals. You want to keep crushing it in everything you do, and that's why you want to surround yourself with people that help you do that. So um, now we're going back to kind of like you get to see how I am. This is unfiltered. You get to see where I'm coming from. Now we're going back to the soul feeding content that I was looking for. That's why I search for that stuff. The rabbit holes I go for is we're looking for positive stories. What is the positive message that I can spread to my daughter when she grows up? What is it that I want her to understand from this life? And in efforts to maybe make that presentation for her, I would love to share it with you. Anybody? There's millions of things, billions of things, content videos that you can be watching. But is that really feeding your soul? So that was the question I got to. Is it really giving me something? What's my return on investment here? Right? We're investing. If you don't understand that your time and attention is an investment now that you put somewhere, then we're missing a big picture of the real life of what's going on. Um, you want to talk about attention, we want to talk about money, we want to talk about life in general. That's the topics I like to talk about, and I can go on forever. I mean, I can go on another hour talking about why your attention can give you a lot of great return on investment. And I'll do it in a simple way. I want to go pass a test. Okay, I'm 18 and I want to get my driver's license. I see people driving their cars, and I see my friends. I even seen some people at high school. They were bringing their cars to school, and I'm taking the bus still. But now I want my license. I want that, right? And there's a test I have to pass. In order for me to pass that test, in this day and age, I can go on YouTube and I can read up some materials, some people that did it. They're gonna probably tell you exactly what's on that test, and then you can study that, and you take it, and you pass the test. Life is like that. What test are you trying to pass right now? Most of us, if you're logging in, I think a lot of, especially in my age, we have our own tests that we're dealing with. Um, some people in my field, a lot of people are the test is they want to buy a house or they want to sell a house. You can go on YouTube and you can get some free content and you can get some general idea of what's going on. Luckily for people in that boat, you have realtors that actually dedicate their life. So you don't have to do it on YouTube. You don't have to. You can find a lot of stuff on YouTube, and that's why I'm on YouTube as well. But I'm saying if you want further personalized information, then just reach out to me. You can always send me messages on Instagram, Facebook, comment on YouTube, or call me. My phone number, 760-917-7990. I believe it's in my posts that you can always go on there and text me, call me. Any questions, I never mind them. And we can, get the conversation going. Accessible to you, like we talked about earlier. It doesn't matter what time, just reach out. So I'm sorry I didn't get any dad jokes in. And we're going back to the test, right? So the answers to the tests are there. All you gotta do is ask. Ask for the answers. Your teachers at school, don't wait for the test. Before you get to that test, hey, you know what? I have a question on this. A lot of realtors, I don't know any realtor out here, and I don't know any realtor out here that wouldn't love to give you some free information on how to buy a house or how to sell your house. The answers to the test are just waiting for you. What test is it that you're taking? Right? Real estate, we got you covered. Right? What questions have I had for you? I should write down these questions because there's gonna be a test at the end of this. That's gonna be the test. What was my first question? And yes, you correct. My first question is, what type of content do you guys want from me? Do you want me to continue the short stories? Do you want maybe not rated G, you want to go rated PG? I don't want to go rated PG. This is more challenging. I think it's more challenging, and I think it's gonna be more valuable. The harder route. The harder route, I love. I love that harder route. Yes, I do. Let's see. So we want to talk a little bit more about my inspirations, my short stories, where they coming from. It is from people that care about you. It is from people that care about the future. It's people that care about the past and where we're going. It's about people that care about virtues. Um, that's where those stories are coming from. That's where I'm coming from. Everything I'm doing here, that's where it's coming from. I really care. I really care about the future. I really care about the future generations. I really care about what we're passing on to them. I really think that we need to leave this place better than what we got here, how we got here. And that's a real belief of mine. I mean, I'll go into a room and I'll leave. Even if I could just, I'll see that panel, I'll straighten it out if I can, because I do like to leave things better than how I found them. If you're in a situation where you're dealing with some stress about real estate, because that's what I do, reach out and we'll make the situation better. That's like I said, that's the point that I'm coming from. That's where this brand is coming from. So I haven't really talked about the whole Ivan C thing, right? I know I've been marketing it. We have a hashtag. I have a hashtag that's been going on for some years now. I've had this conversation with a couple of people with this Ivan C thing. Where did it come from? How'd you come about it? What does it even mean? Well, well, it was I was sitting with Monica. I think Monica remembers this, and we were sitting there just kind of going through. Okay, these are the rules. Kind of, you want to have your name in it, but it has to be real estate related. Obviously, real estate team felt like not thought out enough. I like to put a little effort into everything I present, everything I do. It's not like not winging it. Even if you think I'm winging it, it's just, I'm not good. But so we're trying to think of a way to put Ivan and real estate or realty or really something put together. I sat there and just started doodling, writing. Came up on, I think it was realty. I think it was realty or something C with the CY, and I was like, well, why not just put Ivan and finish it off with this with the Y from the realty stuff. The Ivan C kind of like I like how I could go, well, what's very synonymous with fancy, Ivan C, fancy, something luxurious, something that you can be proud of. Like I said, I'm very proud of everything that I do. I put thought and effort into it. So it fit. It just kind of spoke to me. It really picked me more than I picked it. So next thing I know, we're working with the Ivan C brand. That's been going on since my Lock and Key Realty years. Big shout out to Dina Sam, my first broker in the real estate industry. Amazing teacher, amazing person. Dina, I love you. I hope you're doing great wherever you're at. And I slugged down Lock and Key Realty a couple years ago. The only reason I left, because because we shut down. She said, "Hey guys, you know what? Getting ready to retire. I'm gonna go travel and do my thing." She said, "I'm gonna go have fun." And we said, "Hey Dina, love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the mentoring, hours spent into training me." And I mean, just because she cared about her realtors, about her agents, and because she does, and she continues to help. She continues to be an amazing person in my life, and I'm very grateful for people like that. So she was the first place I can be myself. I was at that actually that was the last time I was out riding my motorcycle, showing homes and stuff. Today, back on the motorcycle. So it's been a couple of years that you had the realtor on the motorcycle, but now I'm out there riding. So back okay, so we're going back to thank you, Dina. So hours spent at the training, going through line by line to every contract so that we understood what is on there. Right. Training was great. Um, that's what really helped. That's what really helped the Ivan C really take off. Oh, cool! Reaching something I didn't know. We have a minute and 49 seconds remaining on the IG stream. I'm guessing we've been going on about an hour, so I'm gonna have to say bye, and we'll continue this. Conversation because I know you're very, very interested. So thank you guys for logging on. Everybody that logged on, thank you. We were just doing a live stream, quick Q&A, testing out some equipment, and getting to say hi to you guys. Shout outs, got to do some shout outs to some amazing people. I'm sorry if I left you out. We didn't get to talk about the Excellence Real Estate HD company, but man, that chapter, I can't do it in a minute. I can't do it in a minute. It's impossible. It's too great, too amazing, too much fun, and too much stuff to go over. So let's do another live. All right, let's get some messages. Send me some questions. That way we have them before we start. Buyers, check with your lenders. Check with your lenders. Check with your lenders right now. If you haven't checked within the last couple of days, go check with them right now. Your rates might have just helped you become more aggressive on your offers. So thank you guys for logging on. Love you all. Have a great, great night, all of you. Hope you enjoyed your Monday. If it was not that great, well, you know what? Hey, make it great. It's awesome. All right. You guys have a great, great night. Peace.